Today we're going to learn how to make a fraction decimal mosaic project. The directions are to create a 10 by 10 design, and you can make it on your own grid paper, or I have a grid chart here for you. Each square must be filled in, and you must use at least 4 to 6 different colors. After you've created your design, you will fill the chart below to record your amounts for each color as a number, as a decimal, and as a fraction. When you're finished, you will upload this assignment to Focus. It is worth 25 points. And I'm going to show you how do I fill. If you notice, this is a 10 by 10 grid, so this is my whole, can be represented by tenths or individually by hundredths. And in Word, there's this little paint filler right here. So let's say I want to pick the color pink. Oops, new color. So I'm going to select the square that I want to use, and then I go over and I shade pink, and it is pink. If I want to continue with my pink design and maybe make every fourth one pink, I can do so. And there is pink. Let's say I want to now choose my other color, and these shades just aren't what I want. So I can always go to the more colors. Let me click a box that I want to use. Click here. Go to more colors, and now you have a variety of shades that you can choose, and you click, and notice it's not the same color right here, so I have to click the down arrow. I can pick that blue I just used, and now it turns to the blue that I want to use, and I just shade like so. Make my pattern. That's not the one I want to use, so I hit this little arrow to reverse it, come back, make my diagonal pattern, and so forth, and so on. Then I can pick another color. Remember, you have to have up to 4 to 6 different colors. And by the time I'm done, I will shade my whole 100th chart here. And then when I'm finished, I'm going to tally up each color. So if I use the blue, I can color this blue. If I use the pink, I can color this pink. Right now, if I was to just count up my pink, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 pink, type in the number 4. For blue, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me do this whole row blue. And then I have 10 more, so I have 19 blue. If I write this as a decimal, 4 can be written as tenths. It is no holes, and for hundredths, 4 can be written, not be written as tenths. So if it cannot be written as tenths, I just shade that box gray, and I can write 4 as 4 hundredths. 19 cannot be written as tenths, means I don't have 1/10 shaded. I actually have 19. I could do one more, make it 20 to make it 2 tenths. Let's do that. I'm going to shade one more blue just to show you. Oop. Go back here. So now I made 20 blue. So therefore, as 20, I have 2 tenths, or I have 20 hundredths. Then I can write my fraction. Since there is no fraction with tenths, I just take this box, shade it gray, and then I can come over here and shade this as 4 out of 100. In this case, I have 2 tenths, or I have 20 hundredths. And I would continue the same thing until I have all of them completed. And when I'm done, my number is totaling down because there's 100 squares. This should equal to 100. And this should equal to 1 whole. And this should equal to 10 out of 10. Or 100 over 100 if you add them all up. I'm going to show you what my example looks like, and it is located below. So I went and made this design. I used 6 different colors. I have light blue, yellow, green, pink, turquoise, and purple. and shaded them in. Then down below, I counted up my light blue. I had 36. I cannot write that as tenths, so I have 36 hundredths, which is 36 out of 100. In my yellow, I have 24. Cannot write that as tenths, so I have 24 hundredths, 24 out of 100. My green and pink were the same amount, which was 12. So I wrote that as hundredths, 12 hundredths, 12 out of 100. And then my purple and turquoise were the same amount, which is 8 hundredths. I wrote them as hundredths, 8 and 8 hundredths. Then I tallied it up, which equals 100, 1 whole, and 100 out of 100. And that is how you make your fraction decimal mosaic. Have fun creating.